Okay. So quick little things. First thing off, this session is going to be recorded. Um, due to recent events, I decided for this campaign to end slightly early than expected, because basically every character is pretty much done. But other than that, let's just hop right on in. So who wants to tell us what happened the last session, if they remember?
I remember correctly, we descended into the the dungeon beneath the yawning portal, and we just I don't remember much else from that.
I remember someone picked up a cursed sword and is
Ah,
Archat.
currently stuck holding said cursed sword until
Yes.
Irina can
Yes.
go to bed and change her spells.
And I do believe that you guys are all currently in a room. And
Oh, and Harky did fireball what we thought were vampires, but
they
come
turned
to find out they were just bandits in disguise. He killed two of them. And then we basically intimidated the rest to get away. Specifically, Wenley and Colin Bean intimidated them and caused them to run off.
Yeah, we were like, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking Muppets?
with that,
so
uh, you all are in the same room as you all left before. And all of you see the three major pillars of da, 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 of the three kings or something. The three major statues in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And let me pull this up. Books.
it's all fun and games until the fireball slinging kobold comes in.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, here we go. Oh yes, so you're in the right. Nope, wrong map. This tells you how much prepared I was. There we go. You guys are in room 6A. Alright. So, oh yeah, the three stone bases of each statue reads name Elinda, Rudar, and Odilas all across. And something in Goblin is running under them.
Well, these are pretty, but we should probably keep moving.
Which way did you say? Do we remember which way the bandits ran off? Did they run off to the north or
The north.
to the west? Okay. Well, do we want to pursue them? And Archan would pointing to the north, or do we want to maybe check that door first? And he would point to the western door.
I doubt they can take us far. Petty, let's just leave them to be.
Mhm.
Sounds good. Give them a head start.
And as you all sort of go to the western door, uh, you all now see a pile of bones of a long dead hobgoblin. Sort of seemingly around what you presume to be 2 pieces of sticks. Or actually 3 pieces of sticks behind the center pillar.
Mhm.
I assume that you will still continue going on forward.
Yeah, Archan learned
Yeah.
his lesson to be careful about touching anything in here, so.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I think we'd carry on. Are we heading
We gotta keep
west?
moving.
Alright. You continue going on up. And you go down a little hallway. And you see that as you go down that little hallway, um, you see that there are 3 peculiar paintings. One at the corner there, one at the corner here, and one at the corner of right here. And it's all the same sort of paintings as you've seen before.
Mhm.
I assume that you all are still going to continue going forward.
Yeah, we'll probably keep moving as far as we can.
Alright.
We'll take notice of the paint.
Harky's going to
Yeah, I was
poke
gonna
one
say
of the
we don't
paintings.
see bodies.
Oh, Harky, you said you were going
Yeah.
to poke it.
Yes.
As you do, which one? This one right here? The one right in front of you?
It's right there.
Okay. So you see that inside is actually a little area.
Oh, stuff behind paintings. See?
Well,
Arch probably try to. Actually, most likely step hard.
All right. As you enter on in, you see that now it is a crypt. Small little vampiric crypt. And you see that all but one of the vampires' um, coffins are locked up and have a silver sword stabbed right on through the middle of it.
Remind me, what say? Did you specify what the third arch picked up made out of?
It's a steel.
Just a stain.
Yeah,
Okay,
standard.
steel. Probably walk caution over cough. Just kind of trying carefully without getting.
All right. So, as you get close, you see that this coffin doesn't seem to have been, it has recently been disturbed. As if someone has recently moved the top of it.
And it looks like it was a body.
Uh, did you open it?
Oh, I thought you said it was open. Oh, so there's only one that hasn't stabbed.
Yeah, only one hasn't
Okay.
been stabbed through.
Does it look like? Does the top of the coffin does it appear like it had a sword stabbed from the?
From what you can tell, it does not seem to have any sort of stab marks in it. And from what you can tell, there has not really been any sort of indication that someone stabbed through it. But
And lastly, is there any plate description indicating whether
uh,
it was someone?
actually, roll me investigation.
Just out of curiosity, my passive. That doesn't quite do it.
Oh, can
Let's
you
see.
repeat that? Your mic is still crapping out.
Close. How about now?
Still
You're
slightly.
incredibly quiet on my end.
Technology.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. There we go. Is that better?
Much for me.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, okay, so Archan's passive investigation is a 10. I'm guessing that's not quite enough.
No.
Okay, well, I just rolled. Oh, 2.
Alrighty.
I would like to roll myself.
Alright. And remember, not enough. Remember, you guys still do have those credits that you also earn from those donations.
Yeah. Oh, I have a plan for those. If it comes to it. Let's see. Okay. Well, if it doesn't appear to Archam like there's any nameplate.
From what you can tell, just you didn't even really. You took two looks around, didn't really even see any sort of indications that, like, it's just a coffin.
Yeah. Well, I think he would be inclined to just leave it be. Yeah, he would be inclined to just leave it be and press on.
Alrighty.
I don't know if the others have wanted to do anything.
Well,
I think Iona would be like, her face just shows distaste. Especially at the paintings they've gone past. But I think, yeah, I think she would be inclined also just to push on. If there's
okay.
nothing in particular here, there's nothing to learn.
Alrighty. As you move on, you all head towards.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just. Okay. A large throne room. And inside you see that there are a dead wyvern, and a huge throne room. A huge throne made out of interwoven bleached bones. And each of the armrests are carved to resemble a fanged snake.
Oh, that's not creepy at all. I think Iona will approach the kind of the throne and take a closer look.
Alright, as you take a look, it seems to be. Just a normal throne, just made out of very bleached bones. Unless you want to check it out in any other way.
Would it be possible to try and take part of it to add to her little bone collection?
Which
Like,
part?
is there like a bit that she would think?
Which part?
Probably something like from the armrest or, well, from the back would be better, actually, I think, for her. Just something small.
Alright. Roll me an investigation. See where you can find the smallest.
That would be a 6.
Alright, so you can sort of guess that possibly the smallest bone piece would be from the back seat.
Yeah, she'll try and take a bit.
Alright. So you do. And I assume that you try to climb up on the um
Yes.
okay.
Out of character, I don't want to, but she would.
What's your AC again?
23.
Ooh, yeah. Uh so both armrests that are shaped like a snake suddenly start lunging right at you and magically animate. And both
Yeah.
try to strike you at your back. But luckily enough, both times they miss. And they revert back to their original inanimate state afterwards.
I think surprised by the animation of the armrest, Archan would curse in Draconic. Which Harky would know he was basically saying, holy shit.
There's no need for language like that.
Yeah. Sorry.
She bats it away with her thing and kind of stands back. Interesting. Unique.
That's one way of putting it, I guess.
What's curse did you, you said you used cursed in Draconic, right?
Yeah.
Do you mind telling me which specific curse that you said?
Essentially, he said, holy shit.
Oh, holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well. Okay. Just want to make sure. Now, as you take a look around, there's two doors to your north. And one to the west, I think. I can't remember my directions correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, west. Okay. I was going to say, shall we continue heading westward? Or do we want to go forward?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't. Perhaps we should continue westward for a while.
Okay. I think with that, as long as everybody's okay with it, as long as that sounds, he would look to Harky and Wenley, for the okay. And then he would proceed in front of everyone.
Alright, which sword did you say?
Yeah, well, I guess the question is, do we want to go through it looks like there's an entrance to the southwest. There's one directly north and then one on the northwest side of the map.
I'm having a really hard time following what's happening. So I'm not
Yeah.
sure
Gotcha.
how to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, so free Huggles, that was the entrance door you were thinking of.
That was
Okay.
because it looked like a bigger room.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Yeah. So basically, Jack, we walked in through one door. It's part of a throne room, and at the end where we entered, it appears to be a almost like a raised area, a dais or a sanctuary, and then
Right.
directly across from where we entered is the door we're going through.
Okay.
So I'll put Archan in front of everyone.
Sure. So
Alright.
shall we move on?
We should.
Yep.
And as you do, in a little in the little area that you all enter into, you see that there is a stairway leading down.
Okay.
And
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
from what you can tell, that this is not originally made in this little cavern. Originally
Okay.
made in this tavern area.
Does because of his mercenary experience, does it appear to Archan? Would it appear to Archan um, to be something that would it be something he would recognize from his travels? Um, Passive insight is 15 for him. If that's would be a skill you would want him to use, or
Mm, I mean, it's just a normal staircase going down, lead way.
okay,
So, so yeah, you of course during your travels, but you could believe that this was originally made by a man, like a single person, based on how it sort of fits, you know, someone singly digging down.
yeah, okay. Hmm. Feels almost like servant's passage. I wouldn't be surprised if down toward the bottom of the stairs we might find something like a kitchen or servants' quarters, a larder, and Archan would, again, cautiously proceed down the stairs.
All right, as you do, you all enter down this little cavern, and you all end up on
Mm-hmm.
this side. And you see that there are sort of dim lights on either side, like every 20 feet. And you see on
Okay.
oop, the walls are sort of roughly your guys' height. And you see that sort of on the other side, right here, is a small little icon. And as you enter, do, 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 do. Assume that you will go all the way down. Actually, uh, am I correct that you all sort of go down the same little
Yeah.
hallway?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
all follow down.
All right. So as you enter down the dim little corridors, you all reach this sort of dead end. And on sort of this side, this in front of Archan, you see that there is a mural covering the ceiling. Sort of right in front of you.
So, what's the mural of?
Um, it's of a very old myth. And it's a tale that the Jedi will never talk about. Of Darth Plagueis the Wise. And yeah. It's just a story of how he tried to resurrect his loved ones, but by the end, he was the one who got killed. Yada yada yada. You know the deal.
I think Yana will reach out, kind of touch it, and mutter foolish in Celestial as she does.
As you do, what are you
She's not casting anything, she's just calling him foolish.
And actually, do you touch it?
Yes, she does.
Okay. You feel like, as you touch it, that there seems to be a door right behind it.
Oh, interesting. I think this is a door, not a foolish picture of a story of a man. Can she feel for like a door handle or like a way to open it?
You feel like there is a lock on the left side, but it
Uh,
doesn't seem to be able to open.
all right, and this. She kind of turns, looks at the others. This door is a little locked. It's not really my forte. But the lock's just here. She kind of looks around, realizes that Eleanor's not here.
Oh.
But maybe we could break it.
And as you try to break it, whoever's trying to break it, please roll me a strength check. 20. You're able to break down the door. And inside, Oop,
Gone really quiet again.
Yeah.
inside you see a whole room filled with a picture of the labyrinth that's laid ahead. However, due to time, it seems like it's withered most of the caverns away. And you can only tell that there is a room right next to you. And
Um, sorry, I was gonna say Yana would start drawing out and then go, oh, well, here then.
There we go. Sorry about that. Can you all hear me again now?
yep.
Okay. Hopefully that's the last time.
All right. So you guys lead up to another door.
Okay.
Now, how are you going to do this?
Is that new door also locked, or
Yep.
are we able to?
It's locked.
Okay. Well, I can try breaking the lock again, or does anybody else want to try a different method?
I mean, I could bring down celestial fire on it, but I'm not sure that's particularly useful against doors.
Oh.
I mean, I can give it a good talking to.
Well, that has worked sometimes. That has worked pretty well for us in the past. And probably with that, then Archan would turn back to the door and taking a swing at it, this time with sword, or he tried to just driving the tip of the sword blade into it.
All right.
14.
14. You're able to break it, but please roll me a dex save as thunder starts flying straight towards you.
12.
Luckily, you're able to dodge, and you will take 1 point of lightning damage.
Okay.
Now you'll enter on into the room. And inside,
I guess that could have been worse.
you see that on the wall right in front of you, someone has scrolled. The circle of the Arcana wand killed 5 orcs here on the south wall. And a rune gauntlet lies in the east side of the room, as well as an archway up to the top. And another one down there. Down in the south.
Oh. Why now?
And both of them are unlocked.
To the south, or shall we head north?
Well, if I've got my bearings correct, then where we came from was south of us, And it could just be another door back into the hallway we were just in. It could go elsewhere. Does it look like there's any dust or the appearance of foot traffic through either door?
Both have sort of the same amount of foot traction between them.
Okay.
And throughout this whole dungeon, you sort of had the same sort of like it seems like there's an even amount of traction between all the rooms.
Okay. I guess it makes sense. I've heard stories about the yawning portal while on campaign, about how many like to come down here to test their mettle against whatever's down here. Wenley, I think we've each chosen a door so far. Wenley, which door do you think?
I think we should keep going the same way so we don't get lost.
Good point. Well, I'd say to the northwest it is then.
Would make sense.
Yeah.
And Archan would proceed through the archway.
And as you do, you all enter into another corridor area. This time there's two doors to your left, one up north, and one down south.
Okay.
And each one seems to have a different symbol on them. Except the two on the left. One has an R, which is the north one. The two left ones have a B. And the bottom one has do not enter.
And no other doors that we've come across have any symbols like that. Or have had any discernible symbols?
Nope.
Okay. Oh. Maybe it's best to leave that one to the south alone for now.
Okay.
It's odd, but I do find that I am actually missing the sunlight. These rooms are all a little dreary. Which would be massively ironic, you wouldn't know, coming from her, because
Yeah.
like she is grey, a little bit of black grey.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can wrap up our business down here as soon as possible and get back up.
So,
with-
northwest again?
Works for me.
Alright. This door
Good thing.
This door is also unlocked.
Okay. Archan would. I think, given that he's got his shield in one hand and can't put down the long sword, he would actually need somebody else to open it for him. Yeah.
Iona will do it.
And all of you enter on it.
Okay.
Okay. Another hallway.
as you reach the end, you see that the northern side of where our Archan's left, to Archan's left, if it was facing forward, there is just a mountain of different types of skulls. Of different
Huh.
races.
Well,
And I thought I was creepy.
looks like somebody's got your collection.
I must try harder.
uh, Ed. Well, does it appear like there's any? Is there anything like a hatch or a drop chute in the ceiling?
Well, you know what I'm going to ask.
Investigation?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Do that. 6. Slowly but surely doing better on the investigation.
From what you can tell, it does seem to be someone was down here in this little area. And you see that there are multiple skulls that have been touched. And from what you can estimate, roughly 10 of them have been touched.
This isn't some weird combination lock thing, is it?
Oh dear.
Can I?
Would. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I touch the ones that were touched?
Sure. Yeah. What are you doing again? Sorry, I just.
So she's gonna go out and touch the skulls that have been touched and like push them a little bit, see if they move.
Okay, you touch all of them. And once you sort of reach the 5th one in a row, you hear an Indiana Jones style. The wall in front of you creaks back, and you see that there is another door.
Another door. Behind the door we just opened?
Yes.
Okay.
However,
I guess I'll try to open that.
it is already open.
Okay.
And
What's through it?
And inside. Hold on. Let me first do something here. I want to make sure I got the right thing. Select. Make this a little bigger. And then there we go. Yep. Inside, you see that there is a two familiar faces. One would seem to be the same warforged that cut off dear old
Oh no!
Archan's arms. And the other
Oh
one
dear.
seems to be that man that Winley saw before that whole deal. Specifically, the changeling. And he's currently sitting down and sipping tea.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
And he raises his head. Hello.
Really, like immediately responds and like acts like seems like she's gonna rush forward, just yelling like "Whoa!"
All right. Let's see.
Someone's gonna catch her. Obviously.
Yeah.
Never never get in the way of an angry halfling. That's my rule in life.
Alrighty then. Let's us begin.
I think as soon as Archan saw them, before anything happened, as soon as Archan saw them, he still has a medallion of thoughts. He would use that to cast detect thoughts on the changeling.
Oh yeah, you cannot read. Actually, first of all, you're not even 30 feet close to him.
We're
It's-
not within 30.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, well then, I mean, he would still try to cast. Not getting anything, he'd be like, he probably would think, oh crap. Okay.
This would be the rather vicious thing with the arm thing, wouldn't it?
Yes, we've met.
Okay. Ah, that's not good. Are we talking or are we
Yeah.
And I assume that Winley still tried to run towards them. And please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
A con save?
Yeah, a con save.
Sure. Alright. Let me damn, I just accidentally closed my character sheet. Give me just a second. There you go. Con save. Not a very good. Oh, 8.
8. So, as you lunge towards him, you see that his finger points up.
Oh no!
And you start to feel like your feet are not touching the ground anymore.
Shit.
And you start floating 10 feet off the ground. Now. Is that any way to treat a new friend?
Do not offend.
He puts down his drink. Now, I know this seems a little strange.
really a little strange? Iona is half holding, like she's reaching into her little bag of bones and plucking a couple very distinctive carved ones out in preparation to cast something.
Okay, can I just get a quick out of character reminder about how the changeling is wrapped up in the murders and the Xanathar stuff?
The Changeling bought the weapon or like a war
Oh,
forged.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So didn't do it personally, but did like um
Profit from it.
enable them the murders. Do we know if the changeling like was the fixer for it also, or what?
You don't know.
Okay, cool.
From what you can tell, it could be it.
Okay.
Now, I know that there might be a little bit of confusion. I know that your friend over there, and he towards Archen,
Mhm.
and by extension, all of you have been affected by my lovely contraption over here. And he points towards the weapon. Now, I know this is a bit cliche, but would you like to hear why I did what I did?
Hmm.
I don't think that absolves you of your guilt.
Oh, trust me, I have none.
Shameless too.
Hmm. You will when it comes to face the gods.
What gods?
Any of
They're
them.
those puny little beings.
They will judge.
Oh, I don't think they will. You see, for the past few days, specifically after our little incident in the police station, I have been building up some reserves. This is not the only thing that I have warforged that I have that's equipped with a weapon. I currently have 6 others just like it, ready to be deployed in the city alone. And remember that huge crack up above the city. Let's just say, by the time I'm done, the city it won't be the only one destroyed.
Oh, you asked us if we wanted to hear why, but you. So why don't you tell us why?
Oh, you know, I just want to have equal playing field for all beings.
Oh, keep complaining, Bill. Waterdeep is the place everyone comes so that they can get a first aid. It's not perfect. You're not helping. And you're not going to convince me that you're some sort of noble vigilante either.
Oh, trust me, there's nothing noble of what I'm doing, and I don't feel anything about it. I just love chaos
Oh,
and
this is
equality.
the most boringest nonsense I've ever heard. A good writer better play than this sitting on the loo. And a better monologue too. You're horrid and stupid and I hate you. Who friendly just like lights into the sky.
Well, I fear our companion has made her thoughts clear. I can't say I disagree with you. You are vile.
Of course.
I see
Now,
no reason. I should care for your being not to be dead.
You have one chance right now. You stop all this and turn yourself in. And we will ensure that you are taken safely to the city guard.
I won't. I must admit, I won't stop the halfling dripping you up. I do find it so amusing.
Well, perhaps it is time for me to take my leave.
Oh, you're not leaving. I am
Perhaps it
about
is
done
time
with
for your
this.
friend to take his leave. She gestures to the Warforged.
Oh, I forgot to mention. I had done a little modification of this. Actually, what did you guys say? What are you guys going to be doing? You have one opportunity to.
I think we're gonna fuck him up.
I cast banishment on the Warforged.
Yeah.
Oh, so beautiful.
It's time for your friend to take his leave, and she'll have one of the bones she pulled out of her purse earlier, and just throw it towards his feet.
Remind me, what does banishment do again?
I put him in a demi-plane of his own, unless he comes from another plane, in which case he goes back to his original plane. Let me push out the spell. There you go.
Okay, attempt to send.
So you think he needs to make a wisdom save against my DC?
Okay.
Alright, my DC.
Yep. Class. DM sheet. Oh no, bestier. Not DM sheet. There we go. War. And I believe that might be a failure.
What do you roll?
A 5.
Oh yeah, that fails. That Warforged is not here anymore.
Nice.
Demi-plane, or if he's not from this plane, he ain't
Yes.
coming back.
Ooh.
And yeah, the Warforged goes into a different place.
Much better.
However, you hear the click of a button. And you hear rumblings off towards the southeast. Remember what I said about this not being the only one I had?
Well, it's currently one less than you had. Of course, if we just wait for them to get here, I'm sure I could send them away too.
Well, let's hope so. In roughly a few minutes, they could be here.
Oh. Then let's further our chat.
Now, everyone, roll me initiative. And by the time I initiative starts, the spell of levitation has ended. So I believe the you guys someone accidentally put two different clicked on two different things. Make sure your icon is collected, Archan.
Yeah, I'll try that again.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
I always forget to select the icon before I do it.
with that, actually, Jack, what do you roll?
Uh, initiative,
Yep.
you said?
Initiative.
Okay. 17.
17. Okay,
Yep.
so it'd be
Nice.
him first, then Harky, Archan, then Iona, and then no, Harky and Winley, and then Iona. With that,
So we're only fighting the changeling, correct?
for the current minute,
But for the moment, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
you see that the changeling grabs a piece of iron and part of a little flame, and it's consumed. Archan, you feel an extreme heat coming from that sword of yours,
Okay.
and you take 8 points of fire damage. And please roll me a Constitution saving throw, or drop. Oh, yep, you succeed.
Well, 19. Though I thought you were about to say or drop the sword.
Yeah,
Could he even do that since I thought that he needed to remove curse for it?
yeah, yeah. You're supposed to remove curse from it.
Okay. Well, yeah, he holds on to it probably against his will. Like, crap, I wanted to let it go. Okay. You would hear a groan of pain as he feels that burning sensation. And
All right. Next on up is Harky. What are you going to do for your turn?
Oh, Haruki was going to shoot a second Scorching Ray. He fired one off earlier, but yeah. Okay, combining that with the original one from before.
You see that both actually do hit. However, it does not seem to have affected him, at the very least. Oh, wait. 45.
I rolled it earlier. That seemed to have been skipped over right after the banishment.
Yep, okay.
So yeah, total of 45 fire.
Yep. So, you see that this does not look like it affected him at much. It does look like he's harmed a bit, but not too much to really make a dent.
Mhm.
A huge dent. There is a dent, but not a huge one. Now, Archan.
About how far away is he then? You said it wasn't within 30 feet.
It's a 50 by 50 room. Each square is a
It
10
is.
by 10.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he'll move 30. I'll take the move 30 feet closer to him. He's just kind of walking up, saying,
All right.
"You haven't answered my question. Will you stand down? Cut down your war force. Turn yourself in."
Well, because of your little friend over there, I don't see it as an opportunity.
Stopping you, sir.
Wenley will definitely, like, at that, you see her take a deep breath and summon all of her strength, and she goes, I will accept a surrender.
Yeah. I think the only action that Archan would take then is he's just readying. At this distance, he's just readying to dodge.
So she basically says, if you surrender, I will hold to Archan's oath. And you can tell she's like super mad about it and she doesn't want to, but she does agree. She said, I will accept your surrender. What does he say?
You see that he smirks a little. That's adorable.
And then
I think it's
That's it. He just tried to mock you.
and I know that would have been the end of Archan's turn because he's just readying to defend himself.
All right, so you're taking action, I presume.
Yeah, that's going to be his action. Is just kind of readying to defend himself, or probably because I'm guessing I'm not sure where Wenley would be. Probably kind of close the distance between himself and her as well if she's dropped to the floor now. So he's also preparing to maybe dive in the way to protect her from anything this guy might do.
Right.
All right. So, next on up is in Winley. What are you going to be doing? Actually, I don't need you know, or you guys already know the
Is
order.
there any indication as to which way he is going, Archan? Like, has Archan given the go ahead of, like, well, that's our answer? Because basically, like, he did refuse to surrender, right?
Yeah.
But, like, is there any indication on whether that's good enough for Archan?
I would say at his refusal, at his mocking tone,
Mm-hmm.
if you could see the hand gripping the long sword, even though it's stuck to him cursed, you would see his body probably. You would see his body kind of relaxing in a way, whilst relaxing into a state of readiness,
Yeah,
where he looks like he's going to be pulling a foot back, basically propel himself forward.
I see. On second thought, I probably think Wenley doesn't really care if Archan gets mad at her. So, yeah, I'm gonna fuck this guy up. I'm basically going to cast Phantasmal Force. And they have to make an intelligence saving throw.
Alrighty.
That beats 15. And what I create is that there is this bright, extremely colorful ribbon that unfurls from Winley's hand. And it unfurls from her hand and wraps around the changeling many, many times. And then it basically bursts into flame.
And what is it if I succeed?
Uh,
Half damage or no damage?
It's. I don't think it's half. Yeah. I just think it doesn't work then.
Okay, yeah, then I rolled a 19. Plus the whole thing. So,
You rolled a what?
a 19.
Ah, shit. Oh, wow.
Alright. And now next on up is you.
Wow.
Is our elf.
Iona walks forward casually. She unhooks the weapon from her back. And she gets probably level with Archan. Let's see if the gods do judge you, shall we? And she is going to sacred flame them. I have very limited I can do right now. Top one. Please roll me a deck save, please.
Ooh, he failed.
Oh,
That is
Actually,
6
not
points
not failed. Like
Radiant.
not one failed.
It's still 6 points of necrotic.
Yep.
Not radiant, because she is Iona.
Anyway, you see that it sort of affects them a bit more than what the flames would have done.
I guess they do judge you. She smirks.
And with that, it's back to his. Now, you see that he takes out a longsword. One d20. Ooh, he failed. And he tried to attack Archer. But he misses.
Uh, I imagine Archan probably, since he was readying to defend himself for Wenley, he probably just saw it coming, brought his shield up, and deflected the sword stroke.
Mm-hmm. Let's say that.
Yeah.
So what's happening now?
And
It
now,
should, it's now Harky shot.
yep.
And, well, Harky will do a wibbly wobbly. Does the 22 hit?
Yep.
And now let's see what. Okay, it was a 6 and a 1. Chaos Bolt. Let's see the options for 6 and 1. Alrighty. It will do acid damage.
Okay. You see that mountain of acid pours down on his head. And you see that it just affects him a whole lot. And you see that in the middle, on the right side of his face, is now acid burned.
Okay, that's his turn.
Okay. I'd say then, okay, so Archan's turn.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he sees the acid pour over this guy, this changeling, he would probably step back, set himself, saying to the changeling, I gave you a chance. Don't make me kill you. And he's going to he will attack with that long sword. Once. And
Ooh,
then, nope,
that's a fail.
twice.
Oh,
That's also a fail.
Damn.
Now it's in Winley's turn.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, this time I'm gonna do something that they can't get out of. Winley gives this indignant cry, and fairy fire!
fire the fairies.
Light it up! Light it up!
And with that, tell me the specifics of Fairy Fire again. Is it the same thing?
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in light.
Okay.
Any attack against the affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it. Also can't go invisible. What's up?
All right. And with that, it is Iona's turn.
Irina is going to step forward, probably round from the opposite side of Archen. She has training, and she does understand flank people. And it'd be very rare for you guys to see a cleric do this. She essentially takes the double-bladed scimitar that Archen made her, and is going to slice back at him twice.
Both
Oh, I
fair.
forgot to have Columbine go.
Oh,
We
Wait.
can do that after her
Yeah.
action is done. Don't worry.
alright.
16. Well, 17 and 11. I presume the 11 misses.
Actually, both miss.
Oof.
And
Uh,
now, Colin Bean, you can have her Colin Bean roll for. Yeah.
Columbine is going to attack. And
Get
Columbine
that through.
is going to lunge at this guy and bite. Let me roll that. Nom nom nom. Bite rolled a 17.
For
Bite attack.
accuracy,
Yes.
misses.
17 misses.
17 misses.
Oh, damn. Okay. And then it's going to take a swipe with her claws, I guess.
Alright.
And that does not succeed. That's lower than a 17. Damn.
Alright. Now, everyone, please roll me a Constitution saving throw. As you
What happened to me last time I failed my con save?
20.
22 this time.
19.
10.
Okay, everyone, you hear a thunderous clap coming from the changeling. And all of you except for, all of you except for Iona, you take 7. And Iona, you take 14 thunder damage.
Ouch.
Cool. My concentration is still fine for banishment.
Alright? And with that, go back to Harky.
Alrighty. And guess what? Second verse same as the first. An 18 hit.
Nope.
Okay then. Huh. It's his turn.
Okay.
A lot of AC of an 18 doesn't hit.
Let's see. And in that case, if that was Arky's turn, Archan is going to take another 2 swings. And if I'm correct, so he should have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So 12, that's the first attack.
If that was advantage, then that would be a 22.
Oh yeah, then yes, it does hit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Harky.
for Harky, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
try and get advantage
And
because
that would be lightning.
Alright. Same verse as the first, same about thunder. It's the same sort of deal with, not that damaging.
Oh.
And both longsword swings miss.
Yeah, 14. Sorry, it didn't register. That's why there's a fifth one there.
Yeah, it's all good.
So, crap. He's probably somewhat slightly disoriented. His ears still ringing a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's gonna be his turn.
Alrighty. So, Winley, it's now your turn.
What was that?
It's your turn.
Again? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God, what are we gonna do? Okay. Did you remember to roll with advantage, you guys?
Yeah.
Wait a sec. I should have been rolling column bean with advantage.
You know what? I'll let you roll 2 more times. 2 more
Well,
times.
no, not the first roll, just the second.
Okay.
The first roll, it was a 17 and a 16, so that wouldn't have succeeded anyway. But I'll redo the second one. Nope, it was still just a 14. Okay. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I will. Huh. You know what? I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on Archan. And Archan uses Strength for his attacks, right?
Correct.
Okay. Bull Strength. The target has advantage on strength checks, and his or her carrying capacity doubles.
Oh, nice.
So Wenley basically looks over at Archan and blows a kiss to him. And yeah, I'm casting Enhance Ability. So you now have advantage on, all your strength-based stuff.
Okay.
Actually, when I cast this with a spell slot of 3rd or higher, you can target one additional creature for each slot above 2nd. So I think I'm going to do that on Alone as well.
Okay.
Alrighty. Now it is Iona's turn.
Iona is going. I see you like to hear the bells, and she is going to take a hand off of her weapon for a second and pull the dead. Of course, it doesn't roll from there. So he needs to make a DC a 14. I want to say wisdom.
Okay,
You're breaking it. Okay.
he misses by 1 point.
Then he's going to take 9 more necrotic damage because he is already damaged.
Okay. And with that,
Oh, I forgot to do Colin again.
Colin Bean, go on ahead.
Oh no, poor Colin Bean. It's so
He
mean.
just goes after Iona. He's a gentleman. He waits.
Yeah, I have not actually leveled her up. She should have like way more HP, but we'll just see. Colin Bean rolled a 23.
Okay, that hits.
A crit basically.
Okay,
and does, let's see, 5, 6, 7 damage in all. Piercing.
Getting close.
All right, and then Colin Bean also has a claw swipe, which does not hit. That is very sad. But anyway, yeah.
Alrighty.
With that, You all.
Oh.
Oh,
Sorry, DM. I forgot my bonus action. Can I please do that?
sure.
Okay. I'm gonna give Archen Bardic Inspiration. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna just say, I don't know, something sweet.
Yeah.
I can't think of it at the moment, but yes, Bardic Inspiration. So you now have an extra 1d8 to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. Sorry. My turn is done now. I promise.
And with that, actually, you all feel a sudden, a really familiar. You know what? Screw that. You see that he starts to laugh and chuckle,
Uh-oh.
and he raises his left hand, and you see that for the two of you who are the closest to him, or whoever's close, you see that now he has an emerald, a giant red emerald, or whatever.
Red ruby.
Yeah, red ruby. And it's starting to palpitate very high. Like it's very red. Like crimson red. And he snaps his fingers. And he just poofs. And the ground underneath you starts to quake.
Did he just cast her?
Oh, that is disappointing.
And
What happened?
the whole ground under you all starts to crack. As if it is an earthquake happening. And you all hear a echo inside your heads. You may have been me down, but I will be back soon. And with that, you all have to escape. Everyone, roll me one last acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Or athletics.
Can I?
Either is good, right?
Yeah,
Harky is
Okay.
actually going to twin cast Fly using his last sorcery point on himself and Archan so they can soar out while Iona acrobatically escapes.
Oh, thanks. I'll just die.
Well,
You're
okay,
far
so-
more dangerous than either of us.
So for Archan, since you said after I rolled acrobatics, is it okay if I roll athletics instead?
Yeah.
So rolling athletics,
Carry Iona out. Carry him.
Okay.
Carry her.
since he's flying a 16 athletics, Archan is actually gonna go his carrying capacity. Well, he didn't need it doubled for this. He's gonna fly over and grab Wenley
Yeah.
and
Well,
then fly back out the door.
I rolled the 27, so let's just say I leap up into your arms.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Iona too. Iona too.
Yona too.
Yeah, and Iona, you were able to catch on to Harky with relative ease.
Wait, can Harky carry Yona?
I would say
She's
for
not exact. She's pretty light.
Okay.
And besides, he did catch her in the first episode she played in.
That's true.
Yes,
That's
this is yeah.
I'm
So
always end up in Marky's arms somehow.
I just love the idea of Wenley like bouncing from thing to thing like a deranged bunny going bump bump bump, and Archon catches her. Because seriously,
Well,
a 27 is a good
And
roll.
then Wenley gets
Yeah.
a taste of flying.
and
Yes.
and with that, all of you are able to get out of the cavern safe and sound.
Ah,
And
I wanted to kill him so bad though.
and
Ah.
with that, you actually all complete the campaign.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was it. That was everything.
Oh okay. Did any of us even take damage?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh okay.
Arjan did from.
Well, obviously I'm going to heal. Well, me and Ellen will heal all of you.
Leona doesn't heal people.
Yeah.
I haven't got this yet.
You don't heal people? Oh well, I can heal people.
Very rarely.
I only have like a
Serious.
baby. I have healing word and like that's it. But it's fine.
She will if it's serious.
Yeah.
So would you
But otherwise,
guys
you can just fuck it up. 'cause-
would you guys like to sort of tell what happens to your character after this? So basically, the whole like levels of like the different levels below and above just crumble. And you see there's a huge cavern. And true to his word, there were 6 others Warforged Titans just like that. But due to the monumental damage, they were crushed under all the weight. And
Seems to be rather depressing for them.
And of course, for those who have not been able to join us today, I'll tell them their stories. Our lovely Minotaur for the first few sessions. She goes off to be a great barbarian, and it's currently singing throughout the whole realm.
Wait, who goes on?
Our, I'm
Sorry,
currently
talk.
sorry, talk. I'm going
Sorry,
through.
Talk goes on to be a great barbarian.
Yeah, Bard Barbarian. Our dwarf friend who unfortunately had to leave as well.
Yeah.
He is currently just doing any old thing he's doing. For our tiefling friend who appeared for one session, he is currently helping his sister, as he always wanted to.
When we Uber eats him his food.
What was the
Yeah.
dwarf's name? What was the dwarf's name?
Neverwinter Stones.
Is that what the player's name was? No.
No. Oh no, that was Krellin.
Here you
That was
go.
Krellin's character. Neverwinter
Alright, cool.
Stones.
Alright, cool.
Stones.
For our lovely Eric Hook, our friend, she was able to finish up all of her for business with family, and she's currently back with the whole gang, helping out with the business. And I'll get to our 2 little babies of the family after each one of you sort of tells what happens to each of your unique characters. Harky, how about you start off?
Alrighty, given that everything is slowing down now, Harky would eventually just take up residence in the tavern, flying around, helping out where he could, and providing just that little burst of randomness where nobody can really expect the same thing 2 days in a row. Just shaking things up a bit. After
Iona.
all, order is boring.
Of course. Iona, please tell us what your character is up to.
Iona is. She also sticks around the tavern. She was very much given her orders from her goddess to help protect the little children for future generations, and she takes that very seriously. So she pretty much assigns herself to be their mentor and to teach them. So she essentially becomes their school teacher, as long as Wendy agrees, obviously, and Harky.
And Winley, what are you up to?
Well, that really depends on Archan.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are
Well,
you both doing?
I think, yeah, Archan would probably start off with, okay, well, continuing to help run the tavern as long as in Wenley's stay
Oh
in
yeah, I'm
Waterdeep.
absolutely all about running the tavern, getting it, running the tavern, raising her kid, becoming an admired and feared member of the local business community. Putting plays on. Definitely not addressing any of the tension with the ex.
Yeah.
But are there any interesting developments in that? How about Archan?
And I think Archan would be, I mean, he would be there helping Wenley with raising Aponia, probably continuing to work on the side at the forge, helping to run the tavern. And maybe occasionally, still sometimes has that, he experiences that itch to right wrongs, seek redemption. And so, with him he's still a paladin, so he's got that list that he was given by Tamara, so he try to slowly work his way through that, helping others in the city. Then as far as the ex, Wenley's ex,
Yeah.
I think he would, Archan would try to maintain an amenable relationship and help and encourage Wenley to maintain that relationship and maybe heal some of the wounds experienced between her and her ex, as well as her and their group.
So maybe with Archan's encouragement, they're able to patch up with the old troop, and we can host the old troop in our tavern. I just want to know if they ever get married.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think so. Eventually, they would. Okay. I think they would do that.
Sweet. Yes. So eventually, they'll get married. Oh.
And with that, you all sort of grow up as a little happy family.
Yeah.
And after,
did we ever find that guy?
Actually, in a year's time, fast forward, our little goblin friend is reevaluated by the almighty owl. And seeing that your guys' love and care for him, he said that he will, little bitty Spaz, will stay on this planet, on this realm, for the foreseeable future. To be helping both you guys, as well as everyone else, who might be coming across his little cute pitter-patter feet. And of course, Aponia is raised by two loving parents, one crazy uncle and niece, or cousin, and so many aunts and uncles that you cannot even count.
Indeed.
And with that, I will end our session with a pan out from not only on this little fun campaign that just concluded, but to the multiverse of fun that is to be had on this channel. And I would appreciate that the people who are watching this in the future to please give this channel a follow and expect more things to come. I appreciate my players, and I want to say thank you to Don, Free Huggles, and Winley, Rob, and I would, even though I know JR is not here today because of obviously family issues, as well as any of the other players who had joined us throughout this, my first time ever DMing a campaign, I would say thank you, and you always have a position at my table. This is Aemon Doctor concluding his first ever campaign. Any last words, everyone?
Thank you for keeping up with the random shit that happens.
Yes. Yes, yeah. From Uber Eats to fireballs.
Not necessarily in that order.
Yes.
Wait, it literally
you
was in
need
that
food
order,
after
so
it.
disregard me.
You do need food after a good fireball, though.
And
Oh,
with that, I would actually like to announce that in our normal Tuesdays slot, which is this game's normal situation, I am going to be hosting another campaign. And I promise this time it won't be just like this one. And I would like to extend an invitation to 3 of our members because unfortunately one of us has a lot on her plate at the current moment. And I would like to invite her, but I'd rather not have more on her plate. So Don, Jack,
yes,
and Rob, would you all like to continue on an adventure with me as I try to DM?
of course. You only learn by growing. You only grow by learning how to DM. I'm glad to be there with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be happy to stay on and continue this journey, see what happens.
We'll see. I'm
Yeah.
I should probably tell you guys. Oh, sorry, Ron. Were you
No.
done?
No. You
Yeah,
go ahead, Jack.
yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
So I'm about today to at 4 o'clock to go into a training session, and I am looking to get trained as a street medic. And I don't know
Awesome.
where I'm going to have to travel to get trained as a street medic, and then I don't know where I'm going to go to do that. So basically, I can't commit to anything because I don't know where I'll be or who I'll be with or if I'll get arrested. Yeah. So I can't commit, but I do want to play with you guys again. And please don't lose touch with me. I'm going to tell you guys so much. Please don't lose touch.
And of course, my invitation goes out to you as well. If there's any other games that I'm hosting and you are interested in playing, you are always welcomed at my table. All you need to do is ask. And with that, I am going to end this here. I want to yet again thank you all for watching. Bye bye.
Bye.
Stay safe.
Bye.